hailed as the Nightingale, Kavita Krishnamurthy Subramaniam is a household name to film music lovers in India and abroad. Undoubtedly, one of the favorites of the critics and the masses, Kavita's singing career reads like a fairy tale. Her exquisite and melodious voice, wide range and versatility to sing different styles and types of songs has put her in a unique place amongst singers, and she has been quoted as the melody queen by leading critics. Now, let me tell you a little bit about the Bengali connection, and please pardon me for all of those that are non-Bengalis, but we just want to make a little connection with the Bengali community. It is Bongo Sanskruti Dibosh. So, one wonders how she speaks Bangla so well and so fluently. In Kavita's own words, she goes on to say, "My adopted parents are Bengalis. My uncle and aunt, Pachu Gopal and Putima Bhattacharya, have brought me up in Delhi. Later on, in Mumbai, I have had a big Bengali presence in my life that would include Manna Dey, Hemanta Mukherjee, R.D. Burman, and these are words of Kavita Krishnamurthy. Kavita Krishnamurthy Subramaniam is the recipient of Bengal Film Journalist Association Award, Best Female Playback Award in 1997 for the movie Joy Bijoy. Other artists who are not Bengalis and have also received this award are Lata Mangeshkar, Asha Bhosle, and Joyita Pandey. And now I also want to say a little bit about Kavita Krishnamurthy's ability to act as a bridge between musicians, between generations. She has worked with music directors like Lakshmikant Pyarelal, R.D. Burman, Naushad, and Khayyam, and has sung with legendary singers of the earlier era and all the singers of the present era. Kavita's exemplary voice has taken her all around the world to prestigious halls, including the US, UK, Europe, Africa, South America, Middle East, Far East, and last and very importantly, her marriage to Dr. L. Subramaniam has enabled her to reach wider audiences through orchestral and fusion performances, and she received the Padma Shri from President APG Kalam in 2005. Now, I want to say a few things about Ambi Subramaniam. Addressed as the new king of Indian classic violin, Ambi regularly plays violin concerts with his father and guru, Dr. L. Subramaniam, and mother Kavita Krishnamurthy, and has performed with great artists from different parts of the world. At age 13, he was invited to present a concert for the then President of India, APJ Abdul Kalam. He has performed at the prestigious Dasara Festival at the Mysore Palace, the Menuhin Festival in Gstaad, the Lincoln Center Out of Doors Festival, the J. Pritzker Pavilion in Chicago, the Royal Festival Hall in London, the Maximum India Festival at Kennedy Center, the Royal Opera House in Muscat, centenary celebrations of the Bangalore Guyana Samaja, and it just goes on. Ambi was featured as a soloist for the Sounds of India program, which included talented instrumentalists from around the country. In his venture, he collaborated with Larry Coryell, Ernie Watts, and Corky Siegel. Can we have a big hand for Ambi Subramaniam as well? And like I promised, I'd like to finish all the introductions up front so we can all sit down and enjoy the music. So I'm going to say a little bit about the musicians that are going to be accompanying Kavita Krishnamurthy Balasubramaniam and Ambi Subramaniam today. First, I would like to introduce Vasant Vasigaram, music composer and arranger on keyboards. He inherited the musical gene from his father, who taught him the fundamentals of Indian classical and Western music, and was nurtured by his guru, Satya Chidambaram. He has been giving live performances and has accompanied many distinguished artists. The second, Nasir Iqbal, he's on the lead guitar. He was a permanent guitarist of Shafqat Amanat Ali. He also has performed with many distinguished artists of the music industry. Sohail Amar on bass. He's a member of Sajjad Ali music team and has performed around the globe. Nadim Amin on drums. He is one of the top drummers and a known face in the music industry. And last, Gopal Shah on tabla. He's very talented rhythmist and he plays drums, tabla, percussion. He's performed in lots of shows with local and international artists. And then let us all, ladies and gentlemen, welcome the Padma Shri winner, Kavita Krishnamurthy Subramaniam, and the very talented Ambi Subramaniam for the very first time on BAGC stage on their exclusive Chicago tour.
Namaste and a very good evening to you, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to thank the Bengali Association of Greater Chicago for having invited me here today to share some of my songs, some of my memories of a very long journey in Bollywood. It's at least 40 years. Thank you for that. And of course, I don't think I need to tell you my age, but it's 40 years in Bollywood. And the thing about my journey is that for me personally, without trying to sound falsely humble, really, honestly, what I really feel when I look back, if somebody asks me, what do you feel about this long journey, how it started and how it went? Can you stop? The most important thing I'd like to say is not the number of songs I sang, or the kind of songs I sang, or maybe made a little bit of fame and name through my music. For me, right now, that's not been the most important thing, though I thank the Lord that He gave me a successful career. But the most important thing is the wonderful people I traveled with, I walked with the path of life, path of my music. I met very, very great people, very, very people passionate about their music, people who had conviction about their music, and people in their personal lives had integrity, ethics, and all the wonderful things a great human being should have. And these are the people, I'm so lucky that I was able to meet them up close personally and imbibe very, very little, because they're all very, very great people I worked with. And probably I'm just a small little drop in the ocean in front of them. But it's just that I was able to meet all these people, and that's what has made my life very, very rich. And last and final, before I start singing, I'd like to say that for that reason, I always like to start my concert with a thank you to the Lord above, who has helped me continue this path of music, which has been the most wealthiest of treasures in my life.